watching him walk upstairs is the funniest thing. It's like crab walking. See, this year I could just...
I'm going to be honest, I had a lot more empathy for all the young men because we've had all the years.
Hi, everybody. So sorry about the late start. That's just kind of how it works here. It's a really fun show. It's a very ad-libby show as I drop my firearm. And we're just here to have fun, and because cosplay is silly and we're all just like dressed up. I'm winning. She doesn't have holsters. Oh, we went back there. Cool. For a while, she only has one gun. That's her basis. Anyway. Okay, yeah. I can't hear you.
People who were around in the early 2000s.
So, welcome to the Super Cosplay Contest for Magfest 2026. So, who here is your first time attending the costume contest at Magfest? Oh boy, that's like half the audience. So you're in for a treat. This isn't like any other costume contest you've seen.
No, you see, because in most cosplay contests, there are rules and plays and planning.
We don't
some other cosplay contests,
plan.
but not here.
We don't plan.
Because every single contestant that's coming onto the stage today is going to bow to the whim of the audience. Which means that I expect all of you to be cheering your loudest for all the wonderful people who are coming up on stage today, because they're all very brave and very pretty and very great, right? Wonderful.
So first to introduce ourselves, I am Caitlin Redtail. Today, you know. I am the cosplay department head here. I actually founded the costume department in 2017 because there was just a mighty need to have better representation of Magfest for cosplayers. Thank you. We started doing this costume contest itself in 2012. First time that we did it, it was at midnight on Thursday. But we still had like this many contestants because people are just really hungry for cosplay. And it's been like a quest to like prove that to Magfest. That despite all the 21 plus memes, the Eric Fleas of the world, who think that we're vulgar and nerds. No, we're here, cosplay is part of gaming and part of just the nerd community. And we deserve a little time too. So without further ado, my co-host.
Hello everyone, I'll be a rather lovely MC for the evening. I'm James and I'm co-department head for the cosplay department here at Magfest. We're all very happy to be putting on a show and making sure that everything cosplay is participated in and rewarded here at the con. So we're going to have a bunch of lovely contestants and lovely prizes, and we're all going to have a lovely time.
So, I'm going to introduce our judges, and then we'll get the contest started. But just so everybody kind of knows how this works, because like I said, it's a very unique format. This contest is an in-character competition. We have about 35 or 40 entries that are going to come up here. We're going to introduce them. We're going to hand them the microphone, and then they get to interact with us, the MCs, you, the audience. I want them to ham it as hard as they can, and I want to hear how much you love them. My judges down here will be listening to your cheers, watching their in-character performance, and they will be selecting 16 competitors to go into round 2. Now, a lot of people do get up after round 1 and go do other stuff. I'm here to tell you round 2 is more fun. So round 2, the contestants will be picked out of a hat, and if we can find one, probably that one. Picked out of a hat, and they're going to come up two at a time, and we're going to do like a tournament bracket, like a versus thing. Now, we're not going to have them actually fight, but we're going to get them to do silly things. It's a daytime show. We're going to get them to do silly things against each other, like a video game taunt, a dance-off. We've had singing competitions, kind of whatever we pull out of our behinds to have them compete against. And then we have the audience cheer who is their favorite. So there's no bias from my judges as to who's going to win this competition because y'all get to pick it. We don't.
We just have to hear. It's really important that we hear.
It's very important that we hear. You can cheer for both of them. You can cheer for one you like.
Also, it's very important to me in particular. There's a little varmint thief going around somewhere. And if you spot him, you let me know, because he's a ne'er-do-well, and he should not be anywhere near princesses or summoners.
So once we get down from 16 to 1, we will have our Magfest Grand Champion. We have a wonderful trophy. We have M points, which the contestants can spend in the dealer's room or just save because they're super cool collectible. During the halftime show, we also had a craftsmanship contest this weekend because these folks, stuff came in. These folks, one of the cool things about this costume contest, they don't have to make their costume because the cosplay is inclusive, and whether you bought it on Amazon, pulled it out of your closet, or spent 40 hours and 2 weeks making something, you are a cosplayer. You put on a costume, you're a cosplayer. So this stage show is about being a cosplayer. The craftsmanship contest is all of us more loose cannons that don't sleep and like to sew, or build art, or do wig work, or all of the above. So during our halftime show, we'll be announcing those winners. We'll be showing them up on the projector, hopefully. And we want you to stick around and give a lot of love because, my gosh, some gorgeous stuff came through our door yesterday. I've been sewing for 24 years, and I am constantly awed of some of the creations people make.
As a note for our contestants, if you are interested in saying something in character, please just approach one of us for the microphone as you come up on stage. But sometimes actions can speak louder than words, so if you simply want to give everyone your best in-character movements and poses and such, that is also fine and beautiful.
If you don't want the mic contestants, just shake your head no. I will not make you take it. Couple house rules though. First of all, please do not throw anything into the audience. Sometimes we have a gambit or something that wants to whip a card. Please do not. Keep it on stage. If it comes on stage with you, please take it off stage with you. This is a daytime show, so please keep it PG-13. Try to keep to no cursing if you can. It's really offensive, I have to ask you to step off stage. At least this is an all-ages show. When it was at midnight, it didn't matter, but then it wasn't. It was a different kind of fun. That first couple years were wild. So I think, without further ado, we can introduce our judges, yeah?
Absolutely.
Right. Let me come on down and pass them the mic. Look, Final Fantasy, they go for aesthetic more than they go for the actual function. Hence, no holsters. Amy, can I switch over my laptop for a minute, please? It's plugged in. Sorry. You know what? It's okay. If we can figure it out for the halftime. If you can play with it for now, we can go ahead and introduce them. You want to stand up, face the audience.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lady Cat, and I'm just your resident crazy cat lady and cosplay sewist maker thing. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Jessica Bay. I'm sorry, I can't move very well right now. I got a lot of fabric. I'm dressed as Glacia from Pokemon, and I also help run the Pokemon meetup, so if you're going to that later, I'll see you later. This is my 10th year sewing and cosplaying, so I'm super excited to be here, and I'm so excited to see everybody's big person today.
Hello everyone, I'm Chibi Tifa. I am your cosplay auntie. I've been cosplaying for now 21 years. Do not do the math. I am currently cosplaying as Tsubasa from Underline, and I'm the reason why Takumi survives most of his roots. I am so excited to be judging the cosplay contest today, and you're in for a really good show.
Hi everybody, I am Sealy, the Blue Dragon Mer, and I've been cosplaying since 2006. I have judged a lot of different costume contests, Zenkai-Con, Colossal-Con, Katsu-Con, Anime USA, a lot of places, but I also judged this, and this is actually my favorite contest to judge because it is incredibly fun, and I hope that everybody here, including our contestants, have an amazing time. Thank you all for being here, and audience, please stay till the end so that we get your super awesome reaction. Thank you all so much.
So as you can see, we have a ridiculous amount of talent sitting at our judges' table. We have a lined up and ready to join us. So without further ado, did I miss anything, Steiner?
I think we've all explained expertly why we are here and what we are doing.
Huzzah! Sorry for writing stuff. So without further ado, I think I can go ahead and introduce our first contestant. Please welcome to the stage entry number 1, Molly Mock Tea Leaf from Critical Role.
Well, I've never seen a group of people more in need of a good time. Molly Mock Tea Leaf, would you have a reading?
Let's hear it from Molly Mock. I don't know how many people are Critical Role fans, but my gosh, did I cry through Critical Role. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Molly Mock was a great character.
You should watch the Amazon Prime show today.
I look forward to seeing a lot of that character throughout the series.
I do too. They are really... No spoilers. No spoilers. Was a spoiler? Why not everybody seen it? Next up on the stage, we have entry number 2, a very, very famous face you'll probably recognize, Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII.
Hi, I'm here from Tifa's Italian Ice. Got an order for a Buster-sized popsicle. Is there a Joe Kobo in the audience? Joe Kobo? Joe Kobo? Anyone see a Joe Kobo? No? No prank delivery. You know, I should have stuck to mercenary work.
Can I lift the sword? What flavor is it?
Next up, we have entry number 3, Penelope from Date Everything.
Hi! Oh my god, I'm so excited to be here. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. But you know, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. That's from Franklin Delano Pennsylvania. But anyways, I'm Penelope, and I represent your office supplies, which you haven't used in a very long time, because you're all on computers and stuff. But I promise, I'm still useful. Okay? Please still use me. Please write on paper. I'm very important, at least to myself. Sorry.
Personally, I think there's an epidemic of old yet good things not being used properly when they just want to be helpful to their queen and their princess.
You rust real bad.
I clean this armor every day. Next contestant, we have entry number 6, Isha from Arcane.
Spoilers. Spoilers. I do want to mention that Isha was one of our craftsmanship contestants as well.
All right. Gloves are a little bit fiddly. Next up, we have entry number 8, Sicarian Ruststalker from Warhammer 40K. He seemed lovely, but for some reason I just don't like folks who use 2 knives.
What about 2 guns? Is that okay?
2 guns are fine. Wait,
Yay!
aren't you a summoner?
I am a summoner. I summon guns. After you basically kill God, and you fight him with your own God, and you like somebody's father, and Final Fantasy's weird, y'all.
People have father issues, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Generally, Final Fantasy seems to be like, oh, save this cat from a tree. Cool, now go kill God. Every Final Fantasy ever. So, summoning the next contestant, entry number 10, Vidra from Elden Ring.
All of you are fools.
Lights on.
Yeah.
And you'll look for a plate. Thank you, Indra. Coming up next on stage, we have entry number 11, Luca Leal from Dark Souls 2. Luca Teal. I'm sorry, they didn't put a T. Luca Teal from Dark Souls 2. And I have to say, it's an absolute joy to get a close look at a lot of these costumes. So, like, if you have time and the costumers are okay with you coming up, because consent is sexy, get a chance to take a look at these costumes.
I'm always appreciative of anybody with a fine, pointy armored hat.
So, entry number 12, it's a familiar series. It was actually our theme a couple years ago. If I could introduce our local tab, the Life Cleric from Baldur's Gate 3.
Listen, I don't care how many fireballs you have. I've got 2 spell slots left. Let the tank draw aggro, please.
Here for our tab. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
You know the design of that hat was never my favorite, but it gives temporary hit points when you heal people, so you have to, right? Am I right?
We played a lot of Baldur's Gate. I'm replaying that again now with my wife.
Next up, we have entry number 15, Arthas from World of Warcraft.
Hello there. How's it going? I am not prepared.
Just your friendly neighborhood or it's fine.
Following along with our hollow-eyed theme that seems to be going around, entry number 16, we have Hornet from Hollow Knight.
Hello, citizens of the Kingdom of Magfest. This place has been much kinder to me than anywhere else, but I do have a question according to this strange bug would answer. I want to know more about this pale being known as Danny DeVito. Faith among the citizens of this place, and I'm a little concerned that it might not go exactly well for people, considering my
For Hornet, Danny DeVito is the final summon.
Next up, we have entry number 20, Link from Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Is Metroid a girl? I always wonder, is Metroid a girl?
Yes, and Samus.
Oh!
You guys, what if Zelda was a girl? Hi, Terry.
Cross on the stage and...
That's why you gave me this one. Coming on stage next. Entry number 22, Kimberly from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Good afternoon, Magfest. What could be more beautiful than entering a cosplay contest with your soul at risk? What a way to be alive!
So good.
Everybody, his eyes are up here.
He looks like he has a very sharp jelly rancher in his mouth. I don't know that that's safe.
Coming up next, we have entry number 23, King Size Homer from The Simpsons.
Hi everyone. Just like I encouraged my son Bart, I want you all to wash yourself with the rag on the stick, everybody.
Here from Homer. So who here's actually beat the Simpsons arcade game? Like seriously? Yeah, exactly. So I have a main cabinet and I found out it's like $23 in quarters if you just, and like I was really trying. That game was meant to make money. Gosh, is it good. Next up, we have entry number 27, The Revenant from Elden Ring. I believe this is the new DLC pack.
My lady, this place is scary. I think we should leave post-haste.
This isn't a horror game. This is supposed to be like family friendly, a little lesbianish. Look, it cracked my egg. Oh, that was spooky. I love a good horror game. I'm such a baby though.
So wonderful. So
Want to trade?
sure.
Show them how you can hold a long sword. Do this. Do this. Do
No,
this.
we can't.
You can't cross his arms. It's like a fly
That
jump.
far and no further.
Cosplay's silly, y'all.
Next up, we have entry number 28, Uzi from Murder Drones.
Y'all probably know my dad better than me. He built these 3 big doors that keep us safe from the murder drones. We were practically waiting for an inciting incident. So I did low-key team up with them and stage a rebellion and save everyone. Well, for the people waiting. So why don't we stage our own little rebellion right now, a musical one. Put your hands together.
Music and gaming.
You know, honestly, people don't give enough credit. Not doing a sound test, not doing a check, singing on stage is hard.
Singing off stage is hard.
True, true. Next up, we have entry number 29, Vessel from Sleep Token.
Everyone said no while something changes, and she's changing me.
You said this wasn't a horror movie.
I love this contest.
Check out next entry. Yep. Next entry we have is entry number 30, Meta Knight from Kirby. He seemed a bit rough, and yet so chivalrous.
Thank you.
It's like watching
a jingly Altoid can in his suit too, so he actually goes. Coming on stage next, we have entry number 31, a colonial marine from Aliens.
We knew a kid in high school who was a class clown and just crushed up their homework and shoved it loosely into your backpack instead of a binder like you're supposed to. Well, do I have a job for you? Colonial Marines. See the universe. Meet interesting life forms. Blow them up. See Leviathans and horrors beyond your comprehension. And remember, service guarantees health care.
I almost was like, would you like to know more? And I was like, wait, that's a different scary.
Isn't that healthcare through Wayland U.S. Army?
Coming up next, we have entry number 33, the Zubat guy from Pokemon.
I'm just a guy who decided to go to Mountain Blue with only 3 repels. Any chance anyone could spare a repel after the show? Because you guys are starting to break the skin and I'm beginning to feel like it.
Are those all the like KFC like Zubat plushies from back then? I have one of those. I'm impressed by your collection. We actually skipped over someone, so sorry. Let me introduce number 32, the Knight from Hollow Knight. How many of y'all have actually beaten those games? It ain't me. Those are hard. I watched a friend do it. I just watched them.
He seemed very sweet but lonely. He reminded me of my good little friend Sir Vivi.
Oh, Vivi. Also, oh, Vivi, if y'all play Match together, oh, Vivi. Way to break that game.
They did my friend a very unkindness to make him seem so mean. Next up, we have entry number 37, Papino Spaghetti from Pizza Tower.
Buongiorno! So, my niece and I, although you got that, we're doing a promotion over at Papino's Pizza. Half off, free drinks, and we have the freshest ingredients. Vegetarian, meat lovers, Big Sunday Supreme. Plenty of stuff, except pineapple, that's not the real topic. You know who you are. You can always find this at, I actually don't know where we are. But if you find us, give us a call. 30 minutes or it's free. Trust me, I'll make it.
It's really weird. I'm hungry now.
I could go for some soda. I seem to be terrible with my gloves, and I apologize in advance, but I seem to have skipped somebody. We have entry number 35 next. Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed.
Some advice to my fellow brotherhood. Don't free run in capes.
Right. Next up, we have entry number 38, Gordon Freeman from Half-Life.
we replayed the original Headlight, like the new, like pretty version that they like fans made and stuff. It was terrifying. I don't know why when I was like 13 on Xbox I didn't realize. It was terrifying.
I just don't like the little bubble things with the legs, they scare me. And then they're on people's heads and they become people's heads and they scare me.
You don't like head crab?
I don't like ghosts. Next up we have entry number 39, Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie.
Hi everyone, I'm Banjo. Just Banjo today. I did buy Kazooie a ticket, but she said something about not wanting to be stuffed in a hotel with thousands of sweating birds. So as soon as we got here, we immediately got to a split-up pad. She went straight to the bar to get wasted for the rest of the week, and I gave my ticket to the ship show instead. The world is probably not going to be perfect 100% though. There's this weird collectible here called M-Points, and most of you have made it very impossible to get my hands on any of them. No 100% run this day. But that's okay, because sometimes it's nice to take a little break from all of the climbing and adventuring and just immerse myself with all of the very lively and friendly NPCs here.
He's always got a friend with him.
Also, I understood the reference of the puzzle piece. It's a cute little addition.
All right, we're getting close to the end, folks. We have entry number 40, Senku from Dr. Stone.
We're gonna make some cosplays. And it's good to see that there's an audience here, because I could use all the manpower. And the key to making it work is science. And with the power of sewing and EVA foam on my side, I'll have complete control over this cosplay contest. This is exhilarating. Get excited.
My turn. Crab walk. Also, that smells so much of spray paint, like our entire room reeks.
I'm seeing colors right now.
Taste colors. Joining us next, entry number 41, Alyssa from Pokemon.
My name is Lisa. I'm a gym leader and a model. Basically, I turn people's dreams into reality.
Can I just say, electric gym leaders are the friggin' coolest every single time.
They have to have something going for them. You can walk up with a single geodude.
When your entire gym can be toppled by a geodude, you gotta at least have style.
It's true.
Next up on stage, we have entry number 42, the Paintress from Claire Obscure.
You will not take this canvas from me. Until I have caused sufficient generational trauma to alter myself.
How is that not a Final Fantasy game?
It's not? Because it's French, that's why. Bonjour.
That does it. Bonjour. Baguette.
Funny side story before we get through the list. So I was at Otakon vending. We kept seeing like these mimes walking around everywhere, and I'm like next to my my table mate, and we're just like, what is all this French people and why the bread? So we just got in the house. Like, bonjour, bonjour. All right, and for our last contestant joining us on stage today, we have entry number 17, the Gothic Hornet from Silksong. Now, as I said, don't get up and leave. The second part of the show is honestly way more fun because it's you that gets to make the decision on who goes home with the grand champion prize.
You are pivotal to this next part of the process because your participation is what precipitates the perpetual, I can't think of a P for winner. I asked keyboard earlier today, I'm sorry.
So, before we do all that, our judges are going to take a moment to go backstage to deliberate. And what they're doing right now is picking 16 of those contestants that you just saw to join us in round 2 to ham it up harder and get you all to cheer.
And then we get to fight.
They won't fight, so...
Versus. No, that's another thing. Hold on.
No. We're probably going to make somebody dance, though. There will
Oh,
be a
there will be
dance-off.
dancing.
There will be a dance-off. So before we do all that, while they're deliberating, there's 2 things I have in store for you. First, we want to do the craftsmanship winners. Like I said, all those people that spent hours and hours and hours making things, we're going to let our craftsmanship folks parade the stage. Please give them all of your love. They work so hard. After that, we'll have our judges come up and introduce or give out the awards. And then I have a couple guests join me from a very particular series that might be the theme of this year in some ridiculous costumes to come up on stage and talk to us a little bit. So, without further ado, we can go ahead and have our craftsmanship folks walk the stage. And please give these folks your love. They work so hard. Also, our judging room this weekend was real warm.
It was pretty close to environment. But these costumes have all been very meticulously handcrafted. They are all gorgeous. They have wonderful parts going through. And we're going to see a walkthrough of some of the bright ones that we got to see this weekend so that you all will get to glimpse them too. And once we get things working, they should also be up on the screen over there as well.
Cosplay, and unfortunately, I chose comfort today instead of action.
Very fortunate. Comfort is important.
There's nothing wrong with comfort. And cute.
And so elegant.
I'm Yokai Kai, and I am Akio from Ring Factory Guardians of the Zuma.
Actually not in the one I competed in, but I did Sonia as Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom.
And also a fantastic water girl.
Hi everybody, my name is Allie Cat Cosplay. I'm Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals.
heighten the thing.
How's it going? I'm Alex. I was the Nameless King the last couple of days. Sorry I'm not in today. It was a little too much for 3 days in a row. I'll be in later at the Crossroads meeting tonight, so.
I'm back to do this meeting. I'm Nucky Cos as the Revenant from Elden Ring Campaign.
I'm Space Mermaid Cosplay. I'm obviously not my cosplay today, but yesterday I was the Hellion from Darkness Dungeon.
She looks amazing. Still is.
Hi, I'm the Apocalypse, and I'm not in the cosplay I submitted. I did Big Sister from Bioshock 2.
It's gonna be a huge round for all of our competitors. Honestly, I'm gonna like cancel this. 6 days entries. I only did the same for 42. I have to wait list. And it gets bigger every year.
And they all blew the judges away. They all did a wonderful job.
Alright, so next up, I'm going to welcome my judges on stage. These were the judges for the craftsmanship contest yesterday. They're gonna take a moment to introduce themselves while I get our slideshow ready. Aw, introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone! How are we? Are you having fun? So we are the craftsmanship judges for Magfest this year. My name is Lady Ava Designs. I've been cosplaying for a very, very long time. Actually, it's my 25th anniversary here, so yay. And I'm so excited that I got to judge Magfest this year. I can't wait for you guys to see the pictures of our contestants. This was such a hard competition this year. They brought their AAA games. Kind of a joke, but not really. All right.
Hi everyone, I'm Cherry Kiri. This is my first Magfest, and I'm so excited. I've been cosplaying for 13 years now, I think, and competed for a while. And I'm just really excited to be here with everybody, and I've loved everything that came out yesterday, and I'm so excited to announce awards.
Hi, I'm Lady Cells. Hello! That's the last year's judging performance, and after today, craftsmanship. My cosplay career started in 2003, so how old is that back then? That's about the same, yeah, it's been a long time. But I had such a blast. There were so many amazing costumes this time. It was really impossible to choose. And I think everyone who entered should be very proud of their work. So everyone, let's give them a round of applause.
Hello everyone, my name is Caleb Cosplays. I've only been doing this for 3 years, so I'm the newbie on the scene. But I absolutely love Magfest, and I just want to say over the last few years, it's crazy to see like the game that people brought this year. It made our job really hard. We sat and argued for a little while trying to pick all the awards because you guys did amazing. So thank you all for coming out.
Okay, so we just need the awards to actually say something. Yeah. Yay!
I don't know the order, and I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll wing it. All right, so we're going to start with our honorable mentions, and these are for people that we think were just so incredible, and like I can't even talk. But you're like, please just keep making things because you're all amazing and you deserve everything that you get, and that includes everybody here. So our first honorable mention goes to, oh by the way, if we butcher your name, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this goes to Nucky Cos for the Revenant from Elden Ring Night Rain.
next honorable mention, this costume was just near perfect. I really couldn't find anything wrong with it. Absolutely beautiful. Alley Cat cosplay for Squirrel Girl.
Our next honorable mention goes to Parker Project for Ifrit from Final Fantasy X. And I do not believe they are attending, so we will hold their award for them. Right order. Hold on, give us one moment, please.
It's all plans. We plan at dawn.
What about food?
Please hold.
I'm so organized, guys. Oh, youth is down there.
Our youth award. Hold on one moment, please.
I'm so good at this. Yes.
We planned the coordinating
So this is actually our, like we said a couple of times, it's our youth award. And this particular contestant came in, we were a little shy and a little reserved, but the more we talked to them, the more they came out of their shell. And we are so excited to see where they go in this hobby because they are incredible. So our youth award goes to Misty Cosplay as Isha from Arcadia.
We're very professional.
Right. So my judge's award is going to go to, so sorry if I butchered your name, Elisa Quinzel as Coven Zero from League of Legends. So I don't think they're here, so we're going to hold their award. If you do know them, please let them know to come down to the Cosplay HQ and we will gladly give them their certificate. But can we just give a shout out to their absolutely beautiful faux work bodice? That is all craft though, guys. Absolutely beautiful.
Our next award, that's Taylor Awards.
Okay, so my judge's award goes to someone who's their build book honestly would look more like calculus than it did build book. So it goes to Sunblade Cosplay as Jingling from Genshin Impact.
Our next award was just one that was just such a beautiful rendition of something that's non-human to a human form. It was so fuzzy and happy, and they had the best bag, guys. It was just a little guy. It was a little pet, and it was just absolutely beautiful up close. So it goes to Red Replicant for Volcarona from Pokemon.
All right, so my judge's award goes to a cosplay design that was absolutely fantastic. It embodied the character, embodied the vision. It jingled. We loved it. Mine goes to Stewie for Jester Miku. The wheel, there we go. It was an absolutely fantastic costume. Every little detail on there was great.
And again, if you know them, please tell them to come to Cosplay HQ to pick up their award. Thank you. So now we're going into our runner-up and winners of each individual category. The individual categories are novice, which are basically our beginner cosplayers, or those who have not competed. Our journeymen, who have kind of competed a little bit, and the masters who, well, this way, so we all need a cheaper hobby. Okay. So we're going to start with the runner-ups. So this is basically our second place of each category, and then we will go do best overall categories. Okay? So our first one is runner-up novice. And that goes to Peppermint Lemon as the Sister of Battle from Warhammer. This costume makes me want to retire. I mean, the foam work is absolutely stunning. Everything about this costume, when she walked in, I was just like, oh my goodness gracious, you are gorgeous. Best novice, drumroll please, goes to Yokai Kai as Tanya from Ruin Factory Gardens of Azuma. Look at this costume, everybody, it's beautiful. We could not find anything wrong with it. They look beautiful. Congratulations.
Next, we have our runner-up journeyman, so second place journeyman. This was a beautiful costume. Again, we really couldn't find anything wrong with it. And it was just so well done, so well thought out. Beautiful craftsmanship, just so impressive for a journeyman. It is Bara Suyu as TM Opera O from Uma Musume?
So again, if you know them, please let them know to come by Cosplay HQ to pick up their award.
And oh gosh, this journeyman was probably the toughest category for us because it was so stacked. It was, oh my god, the costumes were absolutely gorgeous. This one was just, it was just a little bit of a level up because there's so much going on. Just the wig work and the sculpting and sewing even in there, everything was perfect. Yeah, we're all ready to retire. It goes to Alex Wren Design for the Nameless King from Dark Souls.
did an absolutely amazing job and made our lives very, very difficult to pick. But we did come up with a decision. So our runner-up master goes to Focus, who did Mifa from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Sewing on this is just so impeccable. All right. Now, for our best of masters. Our best masters goes to a costume that had so many different techniques, all just beautifully done and just wowed us. So our best masters go to Artemis Sows for No Face from Spirited Away.
I guess I get the honor of announcing our Best in Show Award. I just want to say we saw some amazing costumes. I just want to say everyone brought their absolute best this weekend. These are probably the coolest costumes I've ever seen at Magfest so far competing. So you guys did amazing. This made our job really hard. Looking at all these costumes, we had to go back and look at photos and build books and everything else. So thank you guys for doing everything, and we're super excited to announce that the Best in Show goes to, I'm going to try not to butcher the name, but Sasha as Kyle, Shulin, and Claude Wallace from Valkyrie Chronicles 4.
You left us completely speechless. These costumes were immaculate. So give them a big round of applause because they were And let's hear it one more time for all our amazing crafters and competitors. So we are going to hand back over to our MCs. I think they're ready for round two.
One more treat. One more treat. It's a treat. It's a treat. You're good to go. It's here for my judges. I don't envy their job. I judge a lot and it's rough. So before we get to round two, I just want to take a couple minutes to introduce my spotlight cosplayers for this weekend. You might recognize these costumes from like a dozen games, but I would like to bring on stage Zero and Mega Man. Aren't these sick? So I just want to take a minute to first you want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Daigator. Genkin.
And guys, like, I'm not a short girl. I'm 5'8", towering over me. How long did these take roughly?
You're not asking.
Oh gosh. So, Genkin, how long did these outfits take?
So these have been various iterations over like 5 years. So the real time was the skills we learned along the way. For reference, this is a new chest piece. I built it in about 2 weeks or so. But this takes a lot of design work. So I sit there at CAD and I stare at it. My ADD starts to take I call it spinning the camera. All I sort of do is zone out and stare at it. So that takes about 1,200 hours. I mean, like 15 hours of work, 30 hours of work, and 800 of staring. Yes.
So we have to know, roughly speaking, how much do you think you spent on it?
You know what's more expensive than this? Paying for an engineering degree at a school, but not by much.
I hear drugs are cheaper.
This is a form of that. Thank you.
So, out of these outfits, what is your favorite part? Like, what just makes you sing?
So, I spent a lot of work on the busters. They do more than what I can kind of shows your sound. Yeah, he messed it up. But that's basically like a 20-watt sound system. They all smoke. They all have animations. So, like this one's white. But like here, like this. Yeah, that one plays music, but I didn't give him the tutorial. My last one did a lot, and it weighed like 15 pounds, and you just can't carry that. So, and the paint finish, of course, took years of sort of fine-tuning. It's actually technically like a silver plating process, so some people call it spray chrome, but I'm not patient, and so I like to make paint dry fast, so I started using like 2K paints, and I saw some guy on Instagram. So I started this because I saw this guy in Max costume years ago, and I wanted to make him happy, senpai, right?
Were you next at one of years ago?
No, he's from the West Coast. And then I saw a guy on Instagram doing vinyl coats, and I'm like, well, I want a metallic coat. I didn't know he did vinyl coats, so I just went down that rabbit hole. So this is a lot of work, but paint dries like 2 days, 3 days.
Like, these are insane because I've seen Miatas with less shine and luster than these guys do right now. When you get a chance after the event, please, photos are okay, right? Consent for photos and stuff?
Yes, and if we're moving, only if you want us to stop, ask, because we have to, give ourselves 30 minutes to get somewhere.
They're not quick, but thank you, gentlemen, both for joining us. Like, they reached out to me earlier this year, and I've had because of the famous year, I've had to have them. They were super interested in them, comments going on. Please grab some photos of them, talk shop with them. But yeah, give it up for our mega men. All right. Oh, it's out. We're not back to. None of you saw that.
No, we didn't see anything except for 2 really awesome costumes, and thank you so much again for showing those off to everyone.
All right.
And now, I do believe it's time
for round
2.
So in round 2, in round 2, we have a tournament bracket. We have 16 contestants that have entered round 2. We're going to bring them up 2 at a time, randomly, have them square off player 1, player 2, just like your favorite fighting game, Ryan's Guilty Gear, and we're going to make them do something silly. You, the audience, is going to cheer for whoever did the best, or who's your favorite, or you can be biased, we don't care, just cheer the loudest whoever you like more. Our judges have the very difficult decision of listening and not including and just telling us which one was louder. They have these wonderful player 1, player 2 signs that they're going to hold up. Player 1, or the winner, moves on to the next round. The loser gets a prize, and maybe we'll see them next year. At the end of it, we will crown a grand champion of the competition. They get fabulous prizes, a trophy, a certificate. Like I said, endpoints you can spend in the dealership. They're mag money, so that's really cool.
Screaming.
All right, Steiner.
Well, we pick them randomly. All right, everybody, I hope you're ready. And I hope you're ready to put your hands together for these lovely contestants as we go. I need to see entry number 15, Arthas, on the stage. Okay. And they will be competing against entry number 27, Revenant. Ooh.
So you want to decide this one, right? For what they're doing?
Do. And I think that it's a good starting place whenever you are in a place for long enough that sometimes you just have to have an idle animation. And so I'd like this duel to be your best character's idle animation.
So that when you leave the controller, sit to go grab a soda, and you come back when you're doing something. So we'll start with player one. I'm player one? I'm player one. We'll start with player one. Give us your best idle animation. Let's hear it for player one. All right, player two. Your best idle animation. All right, audience, this is where you come in. Let's hear it for player one.
And let's hear it for player two.
Judges. Player two's got it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Our Elden Ring cosplayer, don't go too far. You'll be back soon on stage.
We're getting this together. All right, let's see. Next up, we have entry number 38, Gordon Freeman. And entry number 28, Uzi from Murder Drones.
All right, so this is where, remember, we're doing our idle animation.
I know that feeling, bro.
It's state of the art, don't worry. All right, player one, Gordon Freeman, give us your best idle animation.
All right, now let's see an idle animation from player two.
Kind of reminds me of the Gothic from South Park. All right, folks, let's hear it for Gordon Freeman, player one.
And let's hear it for Uzi, player two.
Judges, player one. Thank you very much, Uzi. Please grab your prize on the way out. Gordon Freeman, we'll see you next round. All right, Steiner.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. All right, we're looking for entry 30, Meta Knight from Kirby. I picked it up tonight. I didn't. And entry 12, Tab from Baldur's Gate 3.
Meta Knight and Tab. All right, so starting with player one, Meta Knight, please give us your best idle animation. It's like the Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader breathing really helps with it.
And now let's see the idle animation for Tab, player 2.
All right, audience, let's hear it for player one.
And let's equally hear it from player 2.
Judges, Player 2, Tad wins. Thank you, Mennonite. Please grab your prize on the way out. Let's hear it for Mennonite. We'll see you in a minute, Tad.
Why do you have to be so far away?
Why do you have to crab walk everywhere?
I have to crab walk because this armor's got really bad hinges. I need more oil, but they won't buy it for me. All right, we have entry number 31, Colonial Marine. And entry number 29, Vessel.
Vessel and Colonial Marine, that's an interesting one. Do we have a here he is. I also love watching our stage assistant for Kina costume.
That's my lovely wife. She's wearing Kina, and we can't move this video.
I mean, you do have hands.
You have too much hand, in fact.
All right, Colonial Marine, give us your best idol animation.
All right, then let's see player 2, your best idol animation.
All right, let's hear it for player 1, our Colonial Marine.
And let's hear it for player 2. We can go again if you're not sure.
Do you want to go again? Okay, that one was tight. Player 1!
And player 2.
Just hold up whatever one you think. Well, there's a not. Yeah.
That's
2,
what we
1,
got.
1, 1. Player 1 wins! Cheers for Vessel. Thank you very much. Please grab your prize on the way out. I like that the space marine doesn't just kill aliens, he also kills time.
All right. We have entry number 2, Cloud Strike. And entry number 37, Pepino Spaghetti.
This is a good matchup. It's the battle of food. Food wars.
Listen, this is a combo Pizza Hut KFC type of situation.
All right, your best idol animation, player 1.
All right, and now idol animation from player 2.
All right, folks, let's hear it for player 1.
And let's hear it for player 2.
Player 2 advances. Thank you very much, guys. Please grab your prize on the way out. Cloud, we'll see you in a minute for round 2. I'm dying to know what it tastes like.
Stop licking the dang thing.
It tastes like paint. That's what it tastes like.
All right, I'm looking at entry 41, Lisa from Pokemon. And entry 17, Gothic Hornet from Silk Song.
Gothic Hornet is our Pokemon trainer, Mr. Trainer in the...
Do we still have a Pokemon trainer?
Oh, they left. Well, get up here, Hornet, because you're going to do an
It's a buy-around performance.
You get the buy, but you're still going to have to dance for the audience. Well, if you see them, tell them that they were awesome, and they have a prize waiting for them. Your best idol animation, Hornet. Let's hear it for player one. Thank you, Hornet. We'll see you next round. That's okay. She has a prize, though. Let her know. Down to 4.
Take these two. We have entry number 22, Kimberly from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And entry 42, the Patroness from Claire Obscure.
At least it's the Battle of Terrifying.
Yeah, no, this is just two different creepies.
It really is the two sides of the spectrum of horrifying, isn't it?
You're not wrong.
Eldritch Nightmare and, Eldritch Nightmare.
Just a guy who you don't want to see at the bar.
All right, Painters, your player one, give us your best idle animation.
All right, and now player two, let's see your best idle animation.
For our patrons, player one.
And let's hear it for Kimberly, player two.
Judges, player one, patrons advances. Give it up for Kimberly. Let's grab your prize on the way out. All right, Steiner, this one's really hard. I know it's going to be hard to decide the last two.
Oh, no, well, there's so many choices.
I know, think about it. Let's go.
All right, we have entry number 16, Hornet from Hollow Knight. Wait. And entry 3, Penelope from Date Everything.
Lee was obsessed with Date Everything for a while, and she was giving me like soap opera play-by-play. So what was happening? I was so invested. All right, Hornet, and let's do our best idle animation.
And now let's see our best idle animation from player two.
Here for player one.
And let's hear it for player two.
Judges, player two advances. Thank you very much, Hornet. Please grab your prize. All right, folks, so that's it for round one. We're now down to 8 competitors. So for the next round, I get to decide, right?
Yes.
So I would like us to give our best taunt. So remember, this is PG-13. However, you know in a fighting game, you hit select and the character just kind of like one of those. You have the microphone to use as you wish. Keep it PG-13 and let's have fun with it.
Sure.
Show us your moves.
All right, for our first contestant, we have entry 38, Gordon Freeman. And for our second entry, we have entry 17, Gothic Hornet.
All right, Gordon, microphone's here if you want it. Give us your best taunt.
All right. And now, let's see a taunt from Gothic Hornet.
Let's hear it for player one.
And let's hear it for player 2.
Judges. Player 2, Goblin Horn advances. Thank you. Give it up for Gordon Freeman. Please track your prize on the way out. It's funny, I don't have holes in it, but I have this really pouch.
It's this exact size you need, honestly. You didn't plan this.
I didn't. It looks like I did. All right, Steiner.
You look so organized, so the most organized. All right, let's see. Entry number 27, Evans. And entry number 31, Chloe Marine.
So remember, we are doing our best taunt. If you would like the microphone that is here for you to use.
Oh, darn it, I just think you're not working with
Hit him in the not enough XP. Alright, now we have player 2.
Yeah, good luck. Let's hear it from player 1.
And let's hear it for player 2.
You want one more?
One more? Okay, let's
You
do
want one
it.
more? Player 1! Player 2! Player 2 advances!
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for giving me nightmares tonight. Please grab your prize.
Next contestants we have are entry 2, Cloud Strife. And entry 3, Penelope. I grabbed them in order.
So you are giving us your best taunt.
Well, I'd offer you our new zipper on Sunday, but I think it'd go right through you.
All right, player 2.
Would you like to borrow a pen or can you even write?
All right, audience, let's hear it for player 1.
And let's hear it for player 2.
I just want one
More,
more.
another one. Give it more, give it more.
Player 1!
And player 2.
Go with your heart. Just stick a sign up. Player 1, by a nose.
Player 1, close range. Good job.
Thank you, player 2. Please grab your prize. That was real close. That's why I have my even numbers.
I think the most we've ever had is we've had to reach here 4 times before. These are mine.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yep.
Look at you feel.
All right. We have entry number 12, Tab. And we have entry number 42, the Patriots.
All right, Tab, give us your best taunt.
Be careful. You're not fighting Shadowheart. My spells actually hit.
Typical patriarchy, always blaming the woman for what her husband did.
That was a nat 20. I just saw a murder committed. All right, let's hear it for Tab, player 1.
And let's hear it for the Patriots, player 2.
Judges, player 2 wins. Thank you, Tab. Also, don't come for my girl, Shadowheart.
You know what? I've always been a fan of summoners. I don't know if you know this. So I think what I'll have is you summon our contestants and see what they do for their summon entry.
Okay. So I am going to summon you, and you will do your like intro summoning, make it epic, make the villains quiver. So we have 4 entries left.
Do you have 4? Can you? Do you know?
Don't come at me.
Outside bones. I feel lucky. All right, we have entry number 17, Gothic Hornet, and we have entry number 2, Cloud Strife.
So as I said, I will do a little summon dance. It's not good. I'm not a dancer. I'm the songster.
I'm going to say for the players, let's leave the middle open for the person who's currently competing.
So I will summon you, and you do your intro. If you need the mic, please take it. All right, audience, let's hear it for player 1. And player 2. So that's just one again. Player 1. Player 2. Vote with your heart.
All right, everybody, I'm going to need you to reach deep down and give us one more try here.
Player 1. Player 2. Player 1 advances. Thank you. Be loud. Please grab your prize.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We will see you in the moment for the final round, Hornet.
I've always been a fan of summoners.
Do you want to try to summon?
Can I try to summon?
You can try to summon.
Is that okay? If I can lift my breath, we'll try. Let's see, entrance number.
30 diamonds.
That's in my other armor back at the castle. There was an explosion. Entry number 42 with the Patriots, and entry number 31 Colonial Marine.
Alright, Steiner, it's your big moment. You get to be the summoner
I've
today.
seen this so many times. The animations, they're long, and I'm ready. Now, I will summon you, and you will pop out and do an amazing display of pyrotechnics and wonderfulness, or whatever you feel is proper. Player 1!
No mistakes, just happy little monoliths.
And now we have, from the core of my being, player 2!
Where's the blood clot,
I did it. All right, everybody, let's hear your applause for player 1! And now let's hear it again for player 2!
Ooh, it's real close.
Player 2 wins!
Thank you very much, patrons. Let's hear it for our patrons. Please grab your prize on the way out. Alright, Plenty, don't even go anywhere because you're coming right back up, baby. No, don't. You sat down, you gotta get right back up.
We are down to the finals, and it's your choice, What are we doing?
Oh.
It is.
You know what my favorite thing to do in the last round is?
What?
Dance off, baby.
I hope you're ready, contestants.
Take as long as you need. This is for all the marbles. Player one, I want you to do your best dance.
Imagine Genuine's ponies playing.
Oh, and then this is gonna be too much of a pain to take off some of the
It got slightly tepid up here.
All right. And let's see your best dance moves, player two.
This is all the marbles. This decides our grand champions. So give it all of your heart. Let's hear it for our Colonial Marine player one. Something off.
And now, let's hear it for player two.
They want one more.
One more from the judges.
Player one.
Player two.
Player two wins the House Grand Champion. Let's hear it for Hornet and Colonial Marine and all of our contestants. All.
Thank you all so much for competing. You all got